We got the soul, just when the world's saying they got no hope. Here comes the love.
And shooting.
We got audio.
Tracy McGrady. At shooting guard. At 6'6", number 23, Jared Culver.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here are the starters for Las Vegas. They've got Embiid. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Irving in at the 1. There's the pass to Culver. Shot clock at 6. And Towns throws it down.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down. And you look at how Towns is so effective on offense, and it's because he really has the entire package for a big man. Back to the basket, facing up, playing outside or in, off the bounce or on the catch. This guy can do it all.
Here's Teague. After the basket by Las Vegas. And Towns gets it to go.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
And Greg, as you said, it's the skill level of Towns at his young age that is so incredible.
Very capable three-ball shooter, but he likes backing you down on the block as well. You step back and look at what he can do for a team, and there aren't really any holes in his game. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Towns, and it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got 6.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And really the defense rallying there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Las Vegas shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Tracy McGrady.
First free throw is good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bell's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Last season, it seemed like Towns recommitted himself on the defensive end after facing some pretty significant criticism in that department.
You know, he looked like he was playing with a chip on his shoulder defensively. Towns has always had the capability to be a fantastic defender, and I'm really glad that he's focusing on that part of his game as an area to improve.
This is as high percentage of a shot as you can get from Embiid. He's a powerhouse of a player. He loves to dunk it.
Culver passes to Towns. And the 3 off target. And so Simmons will bring it up for Las Vegas. It's a 3-point game. And that one drops.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him in the offensive end.
Now, here's Culver. Banked in off the glass.
And there's an example of Culver's improved upper body strength. Defenses are going to try to be physical with the young man.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Bell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 3rd assist on the night. And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas. Greg, no secret that many Minnesota fans are questioning the contract they gave to Andrew Wiggins as his development has seemed to plateau.
And with all due respect to Wiggins, it would be worth worrying about if you're a Timberwolves fan. Wiggins has taken a step backwards, I feel, the last few years in his scoring and seemingly has lost the edge to his game that made him such a promising young star.
Vonleh's checked in for Minnesota.
I mean, I don't think most fans understand the experience and leadership that Wade gives to his team and how huge he is. He's a fantastic player who commands respect.
Conley, the pass to Okogie. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Towns, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And just a solid way to start the game, 4-5.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The free throw drops for Towns.
And already a leader at such a young age. Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
Wade gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. He had to bring much faster help than that.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. We've got a lot of game left to play.
Las Vegas, they've shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. The first one falls.
Dwayne Wade taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Wade. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Okogie. Launches a 3, and Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Here's Teague. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The kick out to Towns. 4 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Las Vegas. Passes it to Wade. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
The Timberwolves made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. First one falls for. And both free throws good for Vonleh. Las Vegas trails by 3. Here's McGrady, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, here's the thing. Urban draws so much attention from the defense. I mean, there's always a guy left wide open.
Here's Vonleh. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possession.
Here's Simmons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Teague is flanked by Okogie in the backcourt. Vonleh and Towns, the duo inside. And it's Covington in at the small forward position.
I'm not really sure I've ever seen a center who could play bully ball in the paint and step out and hit the 3, then give you the handles in the mix like Joel Embiid. I mean, him and Boogie Cousins are really the only 2 that come to mind.
Now here's Covington following the shot by Tracy McGrady. Good D by Embiid.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
McGrady.
And even though Embiid has that deep range, he prefers to throw his weight around inside.
And he should, Kevin. And at times, the lack of spacing has forced him to step outside. I mean, he's as gifted as you can get on that block. I mean, you got to get him the ball down there with space to work.
Minnesota trails by 3. Here's Teague. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And when Teague is hitting with his floater, he is so dangerous once he gets into the teeth of the defense.
Las Vegas calls timeout. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Corky Daines checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bell comes in for Vonleh. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Robert Covington. And Culver's subbed in for Josh Okogie. Haslam, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Jang with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Jang dishes to Culver. Rebound by Joel Embiid. McGrady against Jang. They get the rebound. Simmons passes to Haslam. The tray. Here's Embiid. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Embiid's got the lead up to 5 now for Las Vegas. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Jang kicks to Culver. Back to Jang. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. That's good from Teague on the assist by Jang. And that's now 6 points for Jeff Teague. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
For 3.
McGrady's got 14 points.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Timeout called. First of the game for Minnesota.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas. Lets a floater go, and the basket is good. Teague's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's not playing around. I mean, he hit the ground running the first quarter, and he's only turned it up in the second.
Here's Wade in the quarter. Minnesota with the rebound. And Teague, here we go. Unable to get that one. And it's Las Vegas the other way. Wade, right side. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Look, the aggressiveness of Wade. I mean, he's always a problem in the pick and roll with his athleticism and speed.
Culver with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And then Culver with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Wade. Capella trying to free himself up.
I have to be careful around Bell. He's very talented, reading his man and knowing when to go after blocks.
Layman, he's checked in for Culver. Clock at 6. Here's Wade. That shot misses. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The Timberwolves have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. He misses the free throw. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Jang. Vonleh comes in for Bell. And Okogie subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Capella. Ben Simmons comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Lillard. So it's the Timberwolves now. After the basket by Las Vegas. A nice shot by Teague. Here's Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's McGrady. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. Here's Kuzma. Up and in on the layup. And now a 7-point Las Vegas lead.
Masterful at timing. When to go after offensive rebound. Kuzma excels at getting the right position.
And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that. And I love that he just didn't settle late.
And so it's Las Vegas, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7th.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dance Team.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
On the court right now for Las Vegas, they've got Ben Simmons. Irving is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. Culver's shot is off.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Towns wide open. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota trails by 9. Out of hand on it.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots. This is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
And here are the Timberwolves. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. A nice shot by T.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
Yeah, well, some locker room tension from Kyrie Irving. His public comments we're seeing the Celtics young players. They made it deep into the playoffs without him in 2018. A sense they weren't having it.
Here's McGrady. It's rebounded by Vonleh. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by T.
Las Vegas ball.
Las Vegas leading by 9. And with the chemistry concerns, Irving blamed the media. Christie said that it breaks up locker rooms.
Yeah, and he also said, Kev, that he admitted that he didn't handle everything perfectly. He got off social media, putting those blinders on and focusing on his job.
Over with it, picked up by Kuzma.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
Here's McGrady. Makes it off the glass. McGrady's got the lead up to 11 now for Las Vegas.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Now Culver, after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Second chance shot. He can't hit that time. Good D by Embiid. And here's Las Vegas. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Oh, look at that unselfishness. He's solid at realizing one of his guys is uncovered.
Minnesota making some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bell comes in for Noah Vonleh. And Robert Covington subbed in for Culver. And then for Las Vegas, Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Ben Simmons. And Lillard subbed in for Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Las Vegas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first. Minnesota making a switch. Okogie's checked in. And he's good on the second. Minnesota trails by 14. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
You can't allow Bell to get comfortable. Once he's got room near the basket, the defense is toast.
Lillard, the pass to McGrady. foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Las Vegas, they've gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
For Las Vegas, Tracy McGrady.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And seems like he's regaining his focus. The form at the line tonight has not been as good for the most part.
Now, here's Covington. No points in the game yet for him. Puts it up from 15. The shot, no good. And it's Las Vegas the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's McGrady. Great D that time from Teague. It's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 14-point. And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. That's his first foul. So for Las Vegas, Clint Capella comes in for Joel Embiid, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Minnesota calls timeout, and last year a tough one for Jeff Teague. Just couldn't put together his normal level of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, once
Teague's
again,
missed 2 games with injury,
dancers.
but his shot just wasn't consistent. His passing and playmaking were as strong as ever, but you just couldn't rely on him to score.
The shot's good.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Here's Wade. Plays it up and banks it in. Wade's got 11.
Now, look, I like seeing Wade get loose inside. He's effective at converting deep in the post.
And there's the pass to Okogie. Capella against Chang. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Capella. And it's Wade penetrating, and he banks in the layup. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Okogie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's Covington from the arc. Nice D from DeRozan. Las Vegas leading by 16. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Wade gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bell against Haslem, and Bell kicks to Teague. For 3, Okogie. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Las Vegas with an 18. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Minnesota trails by 18. Vonleh and Towns, the duo inside. Culver out there with Teague. And it's Wayman in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And if you give Teague a look at the lane, he'll take it without a second thought. He loves to drive to the rim.
Now, here's Culver. After Dwayne Wade's miss. And it's sent back by Lillard. They recover. Layman gets the bucket. Las Vegas leading by 14. Wade outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Culver. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Minnesota making some changes. H. Diop's checked in, and Wiggins is subbed in for Layman. And then for Las Vegas, Embiid, he's checked in for Clint Capella.
Oh, wow. Look out.
This is a beautiful jam.
Kyrie Irving.
You got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Pass to Towns. Wiggins outside. Pass to Teague. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Bates Diop. From past the arc. Here's Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Joel Embiid.
That one on Embiid.
That's his first.
The free throw drops for Towns. Bell, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Anthony Towns.
And Towns drops them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
McGrady. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Las Vegas. Tracy McGrady.
And he knocks down the first one.
He's taken an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Teague finds Towns. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. McGrady's got 17 points here in the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Teague. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Teague with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Now the pass to Culver. Over McGrady. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Minnesota foul. Andrew Wiggins. That's his second personal foul. Shooting.
And the first one drops.
Tracy McGrady. Taking 2 shots.
And McGrady drops them both. And Teague's got the ball here for Minnesota. They trail by 18. Over Irving. And it's sent back by Irving. Here's McGrady. Irving dishes to McGrady. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist.
Yes.
McGrady's got 41.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Minnesota calls timeout. And a new team for Kyrie Irving. Last season, he told Celtics fans, "I'll be back if you'll just have me." But as the season wore on, he became best man July.
Yeah, well, he's hungered for a leadership role for a long time. The Celtics with such depth of talent. Now, on this roster, perhaps a clearer pecking order.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. T kicks to Culver.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Simmons. That's his first personal foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Here's Towns. Count that one. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
So aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Las Vegas calls timeout. They're ahead by 18. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. .149 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Took him no time at all on that one. McGrady's got 43 points.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
Yeah, this is no let-up. This is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Doubled by Culver. Now, here is McGrady. He's covered closely. Towns with the defensive effort. And down it goes. Done through off a wonderful assist.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way.
Tracy
and get a great look.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Las Vegas foul.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
And Culver's game just screams potential. Already a good scorer, rebounder, and passer. Now the next step, improving that outside shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Bates Diop's checked in, and Lehman subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Here's Haslam. It's hauled in by
Las Vegas
Myteam.
foul call.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Graham's checked in. Here's McGrady, and he goes in for the dunk.
They maintained focus all night, and along the way, put on quite a show.
Yeah, if you're a fan of this team, you couldn't be happier. What a performance.
Pass to Graham. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. McGrady passes to Kuzma. Tries from the block. That one misses. Good D by Bell. To the paint. Here's Bates Diop, and he slams it one-handed.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Kuzma slams it in.
Assist from
Backed by an aggressive offensive mindset, Kuzma attacks the rim with force.
Here's Napier, and it's blocked, but they get it back. Lehman kicks to Graham. Pass to Napier. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. From deep three-point range, off the mark. So we see the double resounding victory. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it,